Hi everyone, welcome back to the Avro Vulcan build with Matthew Wood. Okay guys, right, so far I've managed to get through to the wing stage. So these are two wing sections. There was a little bit of quite a bit of trimming to do on the wings sections. That obviously, as I said in my previous vlog, that there's quite a lot of flashing to do on the outside. So those are all sanded down and sanded back. So I managed to get them both sides, two halves stuck together, and I've also actually popped them into the actual Vulcan itself, and also I've actually got the tail section on there as well. So I'll show you. So what I've done so far. Okay, so here we go. So I got the two sides on. They were a little tricky because I had to do one side, stand it up, leave it overnight, make sure it's set. Because I couldn't seem to clamp them down because of obviously of the distance they are. I couldn't actually get clamped. So I had to basically hold it and push it and keep putting more glue in there and keep pushing it again to try and make it sure it had adhered to the actual body itself. So. Also, you notice I do have a big green stripe down there. This side didn't particularly go in too well. As the tabs, there's some tabs on the actual wings themselves. So when they clip in, it rocked around a little bit and it didn't seat right. Even with how much sanding I tried to do, it didn't matter. So I did have to put a bit of putty down and get it sanded back. It didn't do too bad. The other side works a treat pretty much. Really, there is a bit of a gap in there, which I definitely can fill through. That's no problem. As you see, there's a little bit of a gap here, but I managed to. I do have some. I did fill it with liquid cement, so and that's not done too bad. So overall, it's not looking too bad at all. Everything seems pretty much in line. So that was quite good. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. Again, the other section that I did struggle with was the tail section. Again, I put a bit of putty in here. Again, this didn't sit right neither. Again, for how much sanding I was doing, it either went one way or the other way. I couldn't get these two pieces to meet, as it says in the instructions, and also by the look of it. So again, thank God for putty. So I'll put some in there, sanded it back, and try to clean up as best as I can. It might need a bit more sanding yet to clean up even further. But yeah, otherwise it's not looking too bad. I'm quite happy with this so far. There is obviously still some trimming things to do around the sides. I need to sand these back and make it look like one piece. So yeah, it's I'm very chuffed for this, and also as well, I cannot get over the fact how big this thing is. For 1/72 scale model, this is huge. It really brings it home to you on actually how big the actual Vulcan was. Oh, sorry, the Vulcan is in real life. It's an absolutely massive aircraft. So against something like our World War II. Bomber, which is Lancaster, it's basically, this thing is like double the size. It does bring it home to you how big this thing is. So anyway, so nevertheless, so moving on. So the next step is to also as well. Actually, I need to add that in the Vulcan and the nose cone, as I said in previous parts, I did actually it does require you to put some weight in the front. I did find a couple of bolts, and I putted them in to try and keep them secure in there. So there's super glue in them. I didn't want to run the risk of using super glue or anything or any stronger adhesive, just in case it did wreck the plastic. I wasn't going to run that risk. So stick with what you know. Okay, so I put that in there. I did come across a little bit of a bit of an upgrade for the lead weights. A friend of mine that I've come to know some of the Airfix forums that I know, Shara. Shout out to there, fella. He posted me a link to some like liquid metal, so you can actually, it's basically just beads of lead, very small beads of lead, which you can mask off an area with card or plastic, and with modelling plastic, and you fill it in. So you weigh what you need out if you need to, and then fill it in, and then you can buy the glue to go for it as well, like hot glue, and that'll set it in place so it won't rock around anywhere. So that's quite good. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Cheryl. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. So anyway, so we'll move on. So basically, what next step is now to do is 10 and 11. So this is basically all the undercarriage section. So I'll get that a bit closer there for you. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these cut out and trimmed up, and if I need to, I'll get them painted. There's no real big method behind doing the wheels and things like that. It's down to yourselves. If you find something that works for yourself, use it. Me preferably, as I say, some people like to cut them out and paint them all individually by hand with a brush, or use an airbrush or whatever you need to do. Again, it's down to your preference. Find what works for you. So it's so I can get that sorted. So yeah, so we'll get on with them. We'll get them prepped up, and say yeah, so we'll catch you in a bit. Hi guys, back again. Right, it was just a quick update. Okay, so I managed to get the all the landing gear out and things. So I'll show you a bit there. So yeah, I managed to get all the landing gear and things out. It's one of them. I've managed to get one together. This is actually a couple of sections. I managed to get one together now. So so yeah, it was just kind of curious to me was that if you've got any, when you've got your wheels, for your landing gear, is if you always get like a rib around the centre of the wheel. You can see that on there. A bit closer. But yeah, the camera's not picking up very well. Sorry. So you always get like in the centre, you get like a line of like where the mould is. And I thought, what's the best technique for taking these? Some people sand it, some people use a knife. And obviously, if you're using a knife, people usually tend to come towards them with the blade facing towards you. The best way to do it, I found, this is just what I find easier, is to aim the blade away from you and then come towards you around it. It basically drags it away rather than cuts it away. If you cut it towards you, you've got a risk of it going into the actual model wheel itself. So when you're trying to trim it. So yes, you get a better. Sorry, so I'm doing it live whilst I'm talking. So you get a better feel, you get a better look on it, and you can. It's basically just like doing like a potato peeler, really. So you just nibbling away. You don't gouge into the plastic as you're trimming it. So yeah, so that's loads better as that now. So So yeah, so maybe you say so now it's all nice and clean. If you compare it to another one I've done, I'll use those. So see, this is the difference. So obviously I've got a little pip on that. I was just come off the spur, so they're a little bit better. So yeah, so it's a lot easier to do that way. But this is just the way I do things. Obviously, you will find your own way. I just thought, it'd be a good top tip to try and help you out. Obviously, with the wheels as well. Obviously, because they're quite small, I do recommend a nice decent pair of side cutters. So you can get, as you see this one here, if you've got that little pip there, you can get right into it, and you can just snip. So it's not a cleaner edge than trying to cut it with the knife. So you get right into the plastic of the wheel, and you can just snip, and it'll just come off nicely. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I'll carry on doing the rest of these. All right, take care. Hi guys, right, okay, so I'm just spraying up the wheels. So again, sorry about the noise of the pump. Okay, so that's the next one. Okay, yeah, so we're just running a matte black under the wheels. So what I've done, I've just got them on a cocktail stick with a bit with a bit of blue tack on it as well, just to hold it in place. So yeah, so give it a light coat. So the mix I've got in this at the minute is 50-50. Well, kind of like a milky, again milky kind of black, and just try and give it a nice, even coat. And you spin it around. So it's nearly done, this one. So just try and get in as far as you can. Obviously, on the bit on the inside, you can turn it upside down, and you can once you paint it, you can do the other side of it again. That's not a problem. So you might have to do it twice, but again, find your own method. Doing this. This is the only way I work. So you know. Okay, so that one's nice and done. Make sure you got in there. That's good. Okay, so that's nice and black. So okay, right. So previously I've done all the landing gear mechanisms. I'll turn that off a minute. So I've done the landing gear mechanisms in parts. What am I doing there? Okay, so I've just got them in my dry tub. So yeah, I stuck that one together on the wheels. I'm going to do the wheels on this in a moment. Mainly because I thought I was going to do them all one matte black, but then I looked at the colouring. By the time I actually put it together, I found out that there was actually a mix of gloss and black. So there's a 50-50 mix of gloss and black. So that's I'm going to get the number for you. So that's number 35 gloss. There you can see that on there. Number 35 gloss on that one. So so I had to do that. So again, you learn, don't you? So okay, so I mean that's not done too bad. The gloss effect on that's really good. I'm really impressed with that actually. I really am chuffed. So yeah, so I mean that's not done too bad. So I'm gonna spray these wheels up now.